What's good, YouTube? It's the Christ Leviathan Prophecy, and wow, there's a lot of people that's saying that there's a lot of people that's saying like the Rockets and the OKC. I mean, it was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. I had to go to my homeboy's house and watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I was gonna bring my phone, but I forgot that. So uh, but anyway, it was a fun game, but I was watching First Take like I always do. Sometimes I switch back and forth. Sometimes I watch Undisputed, sometimes I watch First Take. And like Stephen A. was writing about, or ranting about, oh, if the Thunder loses, or if the Rockets excuse me, if the Rockets lose, then Mike D'Antoni's job is on the line. And I said, and I, you know, put my old, I put my own two piece in there, and I commented like, Smith, like, with all due respect, you wrong. It's not Mike D'Antoni. It's Russell Westbrook. Because obviously, all these years, Russell Westbrook has just getting passes and passes and passes and passes and passes. Like, I hate Russell Westbrook. I don't like him. Like, if we was doing the NBA draft and you had to pick three point guards to go first, second, and third. I mean, you have the players of Allen Iverson, Derrick Rose, um, and Russell Westbrook. I'm picking either Derrick Rose or I'm picking either Derrick Rose or Allen Iverson, because I know that Derrick Rose can shoot. I know that Allen Iverson can shoot. Both of them possesses a lot of athleticism. They don't necessarily have to rely on their athleticism like Russell Westbrook does. That's the only why. That's the only reason why he's in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the other point guards that don't have any skills, that can't shoot, but they have to rely on their athleticism because that's how they make their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they make their money. Now, Westbrook, like, there's not one single game that I can say that Westbrook was just a monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of scouting reports when he went to UCLA that his shooting mechanics are no good. He can't shoot. He relies on athleticism too much. Those were just his weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, his strengths where he finishes around the rim perfectly. He absorbs contact with tremendous effort. He has a high motor. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. But Russell Westbrook, is one of those point guards that it's hard to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Because when he was out for some of those games, the Rockets was passing the ball more. They were shooting the ball more. You know what I'm saying? Like, James Harden was in the rhythm, but as soon as he comes back, as soon as Russell Westbrook comes back, they're trash. They trash to watch. Like, like it's just that bad. Now, I'm not saying that, this is gonna cost them, but they're gonna have to get their act together because Game 7, I believe, is on Sunday. I mean, it's on Wednesday, and if they continue this, or if Westbrook continues this, they're gonna find themselves home again. It was Chris Paul and James Harden. Chris Paul, obviously, I guess them two didn't necessarily get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, that's why sometimes, when you see two superstars, you automatically say, "Oh, they could play together." A lot of people saying, "Oh, Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid can play together." You don't know chemistry wise if they're gonna fit together. This might be another Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid version 2.0 again. But the difference is Jimmy Butler can shoot. Ben Simmons can't. So, a prime example, Ben Simmons is another point guard that can't shoot and relies on athleticism, kind of like Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Tall, but two totally different players though. You know what I'm saying? At least I'll give credit to Westbrook that he shows up and he balls out and he gives it 110%. Ben Simmons doesn't do that. You know, but if the Rockets are going to send the OKC home, they're gonna have to play the air game. Chris Paul, I mean not Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook is gonna have to not carry, but he's gonna have to play better. You know, I mean, point guards are gonna turn the ball over. I mean, you're not gonna be carefree with the ball. You're gonna turn it over a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like Allen Iverson had a lot of turnovers in his career. Derrick Rose has a lot of turnovers in his career. It's the way you bounce back. I did also see. I did also see the Bucks and the Heat. That was a pretty good game as well. Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez can't be having these games, and Giannis having 18. You know what I'm saying, points. Because if that is the case, then Giannis and the Bucks are gonna find themselves at home. Giannis is gonna have to go off every single game. I don't care if you're gonna have to drop 60, 71. You're going to have to carry this team. You're not. Chris Middleton isn't the point guard. I mean, isn't the star of this team. Brook Lopez, even though he's a solid center, he's not. He's not the superstar of this team. You are. You nearly dang won every damn award. You won Defensive Player of the Year. You won. I think he won the MVP. I don't know. I don't know if Giannis won MVP or not. I don't know if they're saving that for last. But I know he won Defensive Player of the Year. I think the Most Improved Player of the Year went to Brandon Ingram. But yeah, I think that's the only award he won. I mean, I'm not sure that he won any award, but if he did, y'all can let me know. But you know, like Giannis, you're gonna have to carry this team on your back. You know, or if not, you could pull a KD. You could say, you know what, Bucks. If you want to build around a Chris Middleton, that's fine with me. I'm going to the Warriors and I'm getting my ring. Cause there ain't no way I'm putting up video game numbers and I'm getting bounced out the first round. You know, like I'm literally winning double digits every single year. 60 plus games I'm winning, and we always getting bounced out the first round or second round or semifinals. So this is Giannis' last chance, or this is the Bucks, I should say, last chance to convince Giannis to stay. Now, obviously, I picked the Rockets to win Game 7, and I also picked the Bucks to win this series. But the way it's shipping out, I don't necessarily like me. I don't necessarily take Game 1 as a oh my god. It's a what I'm saying. Game 1 is more of a wake up call. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could be anybody in Game 1. You know, so Game 2, it's where now you gotta figure out who's X, Y, and Z. You know, and if it comes to Game 3, then you're gonna have to be pushed back in defense mode. You're gonna have to be like Game 3 is where okay, now I'm pushed back against the corner, and I'm just gonna start, swinging. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, narratives like that, analogies like that, I should say. But like I said, it was two good. It was two good games yesterday. So I don't necessarily take game one as a as a loss. But game two, game three, that's when you're gonna start to panic. You know, um, but yeah, and I'm not disrespecting Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure he's a good dude. You just have to play better. What I see is what I say. Because I've been following him in college. Because I do watch college basketball too. I'm not just an NBA fan. I mean, so yeah. But anyways, you just have to. The Rockets just gonna have to play better, or they're gonna find themselves at home. Point blank. Period. That's just how it is. The Bucks, they still got a lot of games to left. They still have a lot of games left to play. I also saw the Raptors and the Celtics. That was a good game. The Raptors punched the Raptor. I mean, the Celtics punched the Raptors in the mouth first. Um, so we'll see if the Raptors can answer the bell. Which I also see the Raptors winning that game in four games, probably like 4-2. Uh, Celtics, no, not Bucks and Heat. I have that game in six. I have that game in six. I was gonna go to seven, but I have that game in six. I have the Bucks in six. Uh, I have the I have the Raptors in four. Um, and yeah, so the Lakers right now are chilling. The Lakers are just laughing back, just because they're fresh right now. Well, not kind of fresh, but they will be fresh when the whole season, when not the whole season, but when whoever beats the heck out of each other against the Rockets and OKC, they fresh right now. What, they don't have to play until what, Wednesday, and today was what, Monday? No, today is Tuesday. So I mean, they could just relax, chill. If they have any injuries, they could just sit in that cold tub. You know what I'm saying? Just chill and relax. So they don't got no worries. Just like LeBron James says, I don't got no worries. So, actually, that's not what he says, but that's what he said when he won his first championship. I'm from Akron, Ohio. I'm not supposed to be here. I don't got no worries. But great game. The NFL season is about to start, though. Um, yeah, I don't even know why I said that, but um, so yeah. Uh, the Clippers. I don't know who the Clippers face. I guess they're waiting their opponent. Oh, okay. They face the winner of the Jazz and Nuggets. So they also forced a game seven in that game as well. So, um, yeah, that game. I mean, Murray scored 50. Like, and I picked Utah to win too. I picked Utah in four. That game went to seven, so I was wrong on that pick too. No, actually, I picked Utah to sweep the Denver Nuggets, but obviously I was wrong. So self neck on that. Um, but I was wrong on that too. So, but yeah, tell me what y'all think. Tell me which series y'all looking forward to. We have two games that's going to seven. Heat and Celtics took game one. So and we got two other teams that's that have a like a mini bye. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Lakers and Clippers. So, but if the Lakers and the Clippers were to meet in the semifinals, I have the Clippers going to 7 games. I believe that game is going to go to 7 games, 6 or 7 games. I don't. There's not going to be no sweeps. I think the Clippers is probably going to take a 2-0 lead, and then the Lakers might win two straight, and then the Clippers might go to three, and then the Lakers might go to three, and then Game 7 will decide everything. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit that notification button. And yeah, this afternoon, I'm gonna be rebuilding. I'm gonna be rebuilding the Packers, the Green Bay Packers. Even though I know this year was the comeback when the Patriots beat the Falcons. I think it was Super Bowl 51. So in real life, no, not in real life, but in 2017, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. But there was a lot of speculations that people were high favor on the Packers winning it all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can rebuild the Packers or do a realistic rebuild against. With the Packers, I should say, because they have the tools. You know what I'm saying? They have the defense. They have the offense weapons. So I believe that I can get them to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. And I'm doing it for 1 year too. So, like, I have a list right here, and I'm gonna read it to y'all so y'all can see. So y'all can see the list on the bottom. So I have the Packers. I did the Giants. I have the Packers, the Cowboys, the 49ers, the Steelers, the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Redskins, the Saints, the Broncos, the Colts, and the Eagles. Those are my team. Those are the teams that I think that should have won the Super Bowl that year, or probably contend for a Super Bowl that year. And then obviously I have the NBA as well. I have the Lakers. Even though I don't think the Lakers was gonna win a championship with Kobe, but I have the Knicks. The Knicks was pretty good that year. The Heat won that year too, so I have the Heat, but I'm gonna scratch that off. The Pacers, I think that should have won the championship. The Bulls should have won the championship. OKC, the Nets, the Rockets, the Clippers, the Cavs, and the Sixers. So I have those one rebuilds. So it's not gonna be 4 years. It's not gonna be two. It's just gonna be one, right? So yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification again if you're new to my channel. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.